Welcome back, ladies and gents, to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the new weapons available to you on the Arma 3 Apex expansion. These weapons are available to anyone that have pre-purchased the Apex expansion, and also you can use them on the map and everything like that. And also there's already multiplayer servers running this content, so all you have to do is, if you pre-purchased the Apex expansion, all you have to do is switch your Arma 3 to the Apex expansion sneak peek preview beta, and you can do that in your properties in Steam. Anyways, let's check out these weapons. Now, for most of these weapons, this is the first time I've been seeing it, so I haven't done much research on them, so sorry about that, but let's get into it. Now, this is an AK-12. You can see that it is a 7.62 weapon, so it takes 7.62 rounds. Also, it takes 30 round mags. So you have a lot of attachments available with this weapon, the new attachments and also a lot of the old attachments, all of the old attachments. So that's nice to see on a AK variant. Anyways, you also had the flashlight, the IR laser, suppressors, 2 new suppressors as well. I will get into the attachments later because there's a lot of different attachments, and you got a lot of the bipods, also one of the new bipods, the only new bipod I think. Anyways, let's get into the game with the GL version of this weapon, the grenade launcher version, or variant, sorry. And I will make sure I don't have any attachments on this, so it's just the gun itself. And I'll make sure that I get some HE 40mm grenades. Alright, let's get into game and try this out. Now, first thing I noticed with this weapon, because I've already had to play around with this weapon, as you guys can see, is that it has fully automatic fire mode. It has a 2-round burst fire mode, and also a single round or semi-automatic fire mode. So, anyways, this weapon, these guys are wearing the highest class armor you can get. It's level 5 armor, as you can see here, armor level 5. Now, this is the best armor you can get in the game. So this is like the worst case scenario for you when you're using this weapon. So let's go ahead and use this against these guys, see how many rounds it takes to take them down. Try and just get a clean shot here, because if you do hit the weapon, it stops the round. So here we go. 1, 2. Okay, 2 rounds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I hit him in the arm there, so it wasn't a direct shot to the torso, but either way, it was only 3 rounds, so that's really good. Now let's check out the fire rate of this weapon. Okay, that's really nice, and I am 0 to 200 meters. Let's check out the bullet velocity at 200 meters. That still travels at a good speed, to about 300 meters, or maybe 400. So that's nice. Let's fire straight. Yeah, okay, that's really good. So it's high velocity rounds as well. Also, let's go ahead and use this grenade launcher here. So we'll just step back. Now, I don't know much about weapons, but I played a lot of Arma to be around a lot of weapons. So sorry if I'm not technically correct on some things I say. Anyways, let's try out this 40mm HE grenade, and we'll just take out all these guys here. Bam. Alright, also let's test how the splash damage of this works. So we'll shoot a fair distance away from these guys, and it takes out the first 4 guys. Obviously those guys were a little weak, so it's going to take out more of them, but either way, that's some pretty damn good splash damage. So we'll just shoot these guys over here. So it took out all of them, and they were also fully healed. They had full health. Anyway, so that's the AK-12. My first thoughts on this weapon: the iron sights are actually pretty nice. Rate of fire is nice. The weapon sounds a bit off, but at the same time, it's actually fairly satisfying taking down an enemy with this weapon. Anyways, so the grenade launcher sights are a bit odd. I mean, you can hardly see them. Your hand kind of blocks off the grenade launcher thing, but you can just see it to the left of your hand there. But I don't really go off that well. It's off the sight for the grenade launcher. I just guess where it's going to hit most of the time. But yeah, it's a very nice weapon. So that's my thoughts on the AK-12. Obviously, like I said before, you have a lot of the attachments available to you here, or all of the scopes at least for Arma 3. Anyways, let's switch over to the AKM, the older version of the AK-12. It's a different, like, it's the same family, I think. It's AKs. So, anyways, you don't have any attachments available to you with this weapon. It's it takes 7.62 rounds, also 30 round mags. So let's try this weapon out. Now we'll shoot these guys here and try out how many shots it takes to shoot some guy, mow some guy down. So let's count them here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 clean shots to the torso. 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2. There we go, 3. Okay, so 3 shots. Let's check out the rate of fire here. You only have 2 fire modes, unlike the AK-12, which has the burst fire. You have your single fire mode and also your fully automatic mode. So let's try out the rate of fire on this weapon. I think that might actually be faster than the AK-12, but oh well. It's a lot louder than the AK-12, and it just feels nice using this weapon. Actually, it reminds me of Turkestan Life. Anyways, I don't really like the iron sights on this weapon. It's a bit odd, and obviously I really don't like the fact that it doesn't take any attachments, or attachments can't be used with it. Anyways, let's switch over to the next weapon, which will be the AKS-74U. This is a weapon that takes 5.45 rounds. Also 30 round mags. No attachments. Oh, what happened? Okay, no attachments available with this weapon also. But let's jump into game and see how many shots it takes to take down one enemy. Now, I just want to let you guys know if I have. I'm pretty sure I already have actually. These guys are wearing the toughest armor you can get on the game. So, well, toughest vest armor at least, which is what we're testing. So I'm going to shoot some rounds into his torso and we'll see how many it takes to... Alright, just walk in front, mate, whatever. Dog. Alright. Obviously it takes more than 2. Actually, I missed one, that's embarrassing. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rounds. Okay. Let's try this again on this guy over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice. So it's still 5 rounds. It's still only 5 rounds when it's a 5.45 round and it's 30 rounds. 5.45 by 39 mil. So it's let's check out the rate of fire of this weapon. This is actually a submachine gun, I believe. So I expect it to be quite a high rate of fire. Jeez, and I wasn't mistaken. Damn, that's fast. Oh, wow. That mows down a very big pack quite quickly. Is that to be accurate with it, obviously? Oh, I don't know what happened there. It must have bounced off the guy's weapon. Ah, that's cool. But anyways, first thoughts on the weapon. I don't like the iron sights once again, and also the fact that there's no attachments available for it. The sounds very, very real, or at least consistent with other weapons that I've seen in the Arma series. So, anyways, let's go back to the arsenal and go to our next weapon. Now, I'm pretty sure these weapons are only available for the Syndicate and CSAT factions. I don't think you can get them on NATO. Actually, I'm positive you can't get them on NATO. But I believe these weapons here, all of these other weapons I'm about to show you, I think are available for only NATO and CSAT. I'm not sure which ones are available for which, but yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. So, this is the Car 95. It takes 5.8 mil rounds. It also has all the attachments available for it, or all the scopes. Has the flashlight and IR laser, and also suppressors. Does not have any bipods available for this one, but that's okay. It also has a grenade launcher variant of the weapon, and also an LMG version. So we'll go and check out the GL grenade launcher version, because it's going to be exactly the same as this one, but it's got a grenade launcher. So we'll try that out, and we'll take the suppressor off, so we just had the bare gun. And I'll also get some grenade launcher, or some grenades for it, sorry. So we'll try that out. Now, this is my second time using this weapon ever. I tried it out in the arsenal before. But let's see how many rounds it takes to take out this guy. You've only got the 2 fire modes once again. Oh well, 3 if you include the grenade launcher. But we'll just reload that. Alright, we got the fully automatic and the single fire modes. Now we'll count how many bullets it takes to take out this guy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Now, that's actually a fairly loud weapon as well, I've just noticed. Now, I'll just check out the fire rate of it. I don't like the iron sights already. Okay. Well, a lot of bullets just bounced off there. Yeah, I don't like the iron sights, but anyways, let's move on to the grenade launcher. And at least you can actually see the sight for the grenade launcher, so we'll go ahead and just smack one right there. Nice, okay, and check out, this is the same grenade, so no surprise there, same grenade as the AK. Anyways, yeah, I don't like the iron sights, but the thing is, the difference between this one is it actually allows you to use the different scopes. So that's nice. So hopefully you don't get stuck with this weapon on like iron sights or with iron sights, because the iron sights just suck. But they are usable. They're like marksman sights actually, almost. Or at least I think they are. Oh my god. Can't aim. Anyways, that goes down. Now let's switch over to the next weapon, which will be still the Kar 95, but it will be the LMG version of it, or variant. Okay, it's got no attachments, but it has all these attachments available to it. So my gun doesn't have any attachments, is what I mean at the moment. Oh, it's got a bipod on it. Oh, that's default. Okay, the bipod's default on this weapon because it's an LMG. But it also has all the scopes available to it. Has the flashlight, IR, laser available to it, and also 2 suppressors just like the normal one. And it's not a special suppressor for the LMG, it's just a normal weapon suppressor. 5.8 suppressor with the green hex camo also available along with the black. Anyways, let's jump into the game with this, and we'll try this out, see how many rounds it takes to take out an enemy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is a lot more zoomed out, this scope, but it's still the same iron sight, but it's a lot more zoomed out, as you guys can see. Alright, at least I think it is. I might be seeing different. I don't know. Anyways, let's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is the same strength as the other weapon. It's an LMG version. So let me actually double check. I think it's 100 rounds in the one mag. It's also got a drum mag. Anyways, so let's check out the rate of fire of this lovely beast. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Well, this takes out a lot of people in that little amount of time, and I missed a lot of my shots. So, I mean, that's pretty good. So, it's definitely up there. The Kar 95 is definitely up there. It sounds a bit funny. I don't actually like the sound effects for the weapon, but otherwise, it's okay. Now, like I said, with the other weapon, it's practically the same weapon, just an LMG variant of it. The Kar 95, the iron sights suck, but obviously you can use different scopes with it, so that's okay. Now let's move on to our next weapon. Like I said before, I'm not too sure which faction this belongs to, but it's either CSAT or NATO. I'm pretty sure it's NATO, or both even. Now this is a CMR. It is it takes a 6.5mm round. I believe it's 20 round mag. We'll shortly see. It's got 3 variants. I think they're just different camos actually. There's nothing different about them, they're just camos. I don't know if this is LMG. It's got the bipod on there, just like an LMG would, like a default bipod. But I don't know if it actually is an LMG. But let's get into game. It's got no other attachments on it, so it's just a raw gun. So CMR 76. Now let's try this. Okay. Got the muzzle brake, I think it's called there. Anyways, let's go ahead and use it. Yeah, it is a 20 round mag. It's only single fire, so it's more like a sniper. Actually, I didn't check if I could use any scopes with it. Let me check real quick. Okay, it's got all the scopes available to it. So this is more of a marksman's rifle, I think. So like what's coming to mind is the MXM. Except for the MXM doesn't have the muzzle brake there. Or I think that's what that's called, the muzzle brake there. It doesn't have any IR laser or flash light available with it, which I'm pretty sure the Lynx doesn't either. Actually, I'm just going to double check that really quick. Yeah, okay. So it's like a sniper. It's a marksman weapon at least. So it's got the sight available. So it's only right to use a scope with this, seeming as it's a marksman rifle. But I'm not going to use the scope with it. I'm just going to use the gun as it is, because that would be biased if I use the scope with it, I think. So let's go ahead and use this gun up close and personal with this guy. Nice and point blank. See how many rounds it takes. So it's only single fire. I don't actually like the iron sights already, but obviously it's a marksman weapon. It's meant to be used with a scope, but it's also got marksman iron sights. Anyways, let's go ahead and use this. 1, ooh, man, that sound. 2, 3 shots. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice, okay. Now, let's go ahead and bipod this actually. Okay, so this is what it would usually look like, is you have a bipod, you have a scope on it. So let's go ahead and dispatch that guy. Get rid of that guy. Nice. Alright, well, that is the CMR 76 6.5. It's 20 round mags. It's sorry, a 6.5 by 39mm rounds. Anyways, let's get to the arsenal again. Let's get through these weapons as fast as possible. Alright, we've got the Lynx, which is a camo. I don't really need to show you guys this. You already know what it is, or you're familiar with it if you've played Arma 3. It's just the same Lynx. No different. Other than the camo. So, yeah, so that's the Lynx. Anyways, let's move on to the next weapon, which is a new LMG. This is the LIM, or LIM 85. It's a 5.56 round mag. 5.56 round weapon. And I don't know how many bullets it has in a mag, but it has all the attachments or all the scopes available to it that are in Arma, and obviously all the new Tanoa scopes. It's got the flashlight, IR laser. It's got no suppressors available to it. That's surprising. Okay. And it seems it only takes 5.56 rounds. That's strange. Maybe it's got a high rate of fire or something, or for some reason it just doesn't have suppressors available to it. It's got all the bipods available to it. It's also got some kind of bipod there already, so I wonder if that actually works as a bipod or not. But you can actually put, oh well, I can't see the bipod being put on there actually. That's strange. Okay, anyways, we'll get into game with this weapon. We'll give it a try. Okay, you don't actually have a single fire option with this, but I think you have a fully automatic fire mode, and then you have a rapid fire mode, something along those lines. So let's try the I'm going to try and see how many rounds it takes. I don't think I'm going to go very well with this, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first round hit the gun of that guy, so I'm just going to try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 rounds, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, 4, alright. We'll go with 4. Now, let's see if this bipod works. Now, I just want to try the iron sights once again. Okay, the iron sights aren't too bad with this, but obviously you can have the scope available to you, all the scopes. Now, I don't think the bipod actually works. No, the bipod doesn't. It's just leaning your gun on there. It doesn't work like an actual bipod. Anyways, let's go ahead and just see the rate of fire as it is. Actually, so let's switch to the what I would call rapid fire mode, or at least it looks like it's going to be. Oh yeah. Oh my god, that is loud, man. Woo. So this one. Alright, I'm just going to reload this. Okay. Takes a while to reload the weapon, but obviously this actually looks like an M249 saw. That's what this reminds me of. I think it might actually be that. It's just called the Lim 85. But let's try it out on these guys. Now this is a rapid fire mode again. Wow, how many rounds did I go through there? I think I only went through 50 to get all these guys down. And it was fast? Oh, okay, no, 100. I went through 100 rounds because the box is 200 rounds in one box. So that's the Lim 85 anyways, 5.56. Very loud. I don't mind the iron sights in this, and also you can use a separate scope with it. So that's nice. Now, let's switch over. I think that's going to be available to NATO. It looks like a NATO weapon. So, I'll just make that assumption. Got the LRR camo, or Tropic camo. It's the same as the other LRR, so you're familiar with that already if you've played Arma 3 or normal Arma 3. And, I think it was the Marksman DLC that they brought out the camo there. The other camo. Otherwise, it was just this normal version. Anyways, let's switch. Okay, this is also the other, another one that they've just retextured or given a new camo. This is an MX, just normal MX. It's got the 3GL on it, of course. This is supposedly the khaki version. I'm pretty sure khaki is meant to be like a brown tan color. But anyways, it's called khaki here, so we'll just go with it. There's the MX without the 3GL underneath. It's just like a tropical green, khaki, whatever they call it. Then you got the MX SW. These are just all retextured. You got the MXC, the MXM. Okay, to protect the 9mm. This is essentially an MP5. You got all the scopes available to you. That's amazing. Wow, can you put an LPR? Oh my god. Okay. You got no laser sight or sorry. Is it laser? You got no laser available to you, or flashlight. You've got a suppressor, 9mm suppressor available to you, which is actually already in the game. Was already in the game. It's not actually part of Apex, and no bipod. But obviously, you don't really need a bipod for this thing. At least I don't think you do. So let's go ahead and use this weapon. We'll see how many shots it takes to take down an enemy. Once again, just to remind you guys, these guys are wearing the hardest armor you can get, or the best armor you can get in Arma 3. So, well, to date. Let's go ahead and use this and count the rounds used. Come on, man, put your arm down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That took 8. Let's try that again because I just want to make sure I'm right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that took 7. So I must be counting wrong. Let's try it again. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so seven rounds. We'll just go with that. Now let's check out the rate of fire of this weapon. You've got the fire mode, 2 fire modes available to you: the single fire and the fully automatic modes. The iron sights I think are pretty terrible, but it is what it is. You also have all the other scopes available to you with this weapon though, so you don't really have to worry about that. So we'll just wait for these guys to get out of the way. Now let's check out the fire rate. Okay. Falls off pretty quickly, being an SMG. Okay, the fire rate is obviously very high. This is a close combat weapon. So... Oh! Did you see that? I hit the guy's gun and it rebounded, hit these guys. Well, okay, that's the protected 9mm, also known as the MP5, I believe. Anyways, let's switch to our next weapon in line, which is the Spar 16. Now, this has 3 different variants, which are all just different camos. Actually, sorry, it has... No, those aren't different variants, they're just different camos. It has... Let's have a look. Wow, it's got all the different camos for the different GLs as well. This weapon has... Wait for it, I'll get there. The Spar 16 has 3 different variants. It has the GL, and the normal, the GL, and also the LMG version. So anyways, let's try out just the normal Spar, which is this one. Now this comes with a bipod. It comes with a bipod already, but I think we can take that off. Yes, we can. It's got all the scopes available to it. I'm actually going to use a GL version because it will be the exact same as this non-GL grenade launcher version. It's got all the scopes available to it. Once again, if we can please go back to our weapons. All the scopes available to it again. It's got the IR laser, flashlight, suppressors, 3 different suppressors available. 2 which are new and 1 which is old. It's got the bipods available to you on the non-grenade launcher version. But let's get into game and try this weapon out for ourselves. So, yuck! First impressions on the scope. It's just yuck. I don't really like this at all. But obviously you can get different scopes. So obviously, well, you just really don't want to get stuck with this this in iron sights, or this with iron sights, this weapon. So you got 2 different fire modes and your grenade launcher. I didn't actually get any grenade launcher or grenade, sorry. So I'll go to my bag and put some grenades in. I've done that too many times now. So try it out. It's not the 3 GLs. I'll just go down to 50 meters. Okay, now let's count how many this takes. This is a 5.56 round. This weapon takes 5.56 rounds. 30 round mags. Got fully auto and semi-auto, and also HE grenades, grenade launcher. So we'll just try and see how many shots this takes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's just how many it takes for a 5.56 round, I think. Because I believe that was the same as some other weapon I used before. But iron sights are disgusting, but you can use other scopes with it. Let's try out how the fire rate of this weapon is. Fully automatic. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It gets those rounds out very quickly. But it's not enough bullets, and it's a very weak weapon. So I really wouldn't suggest that if you're planning on taking a large force, at range especially. So let's go ahead and use this grenade launcher. 50. Same as all the other grenade launchers. It's got that cool flick out the side there with the grenade. So let's go ahead and reload it. You can see that reload animation. I'm pretty sure that was put in quite a while ago with the grenade launchers. But anyways, that's a normal version, or sorry, the grenade launcher version of the Spar. What is this? Real quick. The grenade launcher version of this Spar 16. Now we'll switch over to the LMG version of it, and you have all the scopes available to you once again. You've got the IR laser, you've got the flashlight, suppressor 556, just normal. It's just the normal Arma 3 suppressor. You got all the different bipods available to you as also. But let's just jump into game as is. Nothing. Okay, it's got the grotty iron sights, but obviously you can use the scope with it. The only one I've found that you can't use scopes with at the moment, or only two, are the AKS and the AKM guns. So anyways, this is 556 round, 150 rounds in one drum mag, and it's got the single fire mode and also fully automatic fire mode. Now let's check out how many shots it takes. It's probably only going to be 4 once again, but obviously we've got to be thorough with this this little showcasing, I guess. So what's the bet it's going to be 4? Let's go with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, there we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that wasn't 4. There we go. It's because I missed. Anyways, let's check out the fire rate of this weapon. The sound is in the air. It's okay. It's nothing unique, really. Like it just doesn't feel right. I just feel like I'm not doing much. I'm just, you know, pushing my mouse button down, and that's all I'm doing. Well, that really is all I'm doing, but you know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. Anyways, the fire rate is quite high. It's a very nice weapon, I think. Can use scopes. It's got 150 rounds in one drum mag. The only downside to it is the iron sights I've really found. It's a fairly weak weapon, actually. But it does the job if you need a weapon real quick and you're not up against a very large force with, like I said before or many times, these guys are wearing the highest grade armor that you can get in Arma 3. So as long as you're not up against these guys, you should be good with this weapon. Anyways, let's move on to the next one, which I think is also a Spar 16. This is a lot of Spars. Okay, no, it's a Spar 17. Now the difference between the Spar 16 and the Spar 17 here is this weapon takes 7.62 rounds. So let's jump in to the game with this Spar 17. We'll take, what color do we want? I think I'll just take the black color. We got all the scopes available to you. I believe this is like a marksman rifle. You've got the flashlight, IR laser. Oh, I keep on doing that. You've got different suppressors available to you. It's a very long weapon, actually. And you also got all the different bipods available to you. Now, I don't want anything equipped, so it looks like we've got the bare gun. Let's jump into game. Now, this is a very odd looking weapon, same as the Spar 16, but this is a bit odder because it's a longer weapon. Okay, it takes, it's a 20 round mag weapon, or the weapon takes 20 round mags, 7.62 rounds, and let's see how many shots it takes to kill an enemy here using the best armor. 1, 2, 1, okay, 2 shots, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so same as the AK-12, I believe it was. It was two rounds. I believe that's because it's based on the round, obviously. This is 7.62. AK-12 was 7.62. It's going to be the same damage or very close to, depending on bullet velocity. Now, I'm just going to stand here. I don't know why. Just because I feel like it, and we'll check out the rate of fire. Now this thing can go into fully automatic. That other sniper or marksman rifle we tried out, forgot what it was called, that couldn't go into fully automatic. It was only stuck to single fire. So let's try out this gun. We'll go into fully auto, and can't actually see what I'm shooting with these iron sights, so I'm trying my best. The gun sounds a little awful. I really don't like the sounds. Hopefully they change it soon. But the gun's effective, good for a large force. You can take them out very easily, even though they're wearing such good armor. But yeah, you can also use a suppressor and different attachments with this weapon. So anyways, let's move on to the most likely most OP weapon that's come out in the new Apex expansion. So far they haven't done any. That's weird, I'm firing every time I change weapon. Anyways, or I'm getting a muzzle flash there. You got the Type 115 here, 6.5 rounds. It's got 3 different camos that come with it, but it's got 6.5 rounds, and also it's got all the attachments available to it. Now, it's also got the flashlight, IR laser, and suppressor, and also the bipod. Now, you guys might think, oh, it's 6.5, it's not really going to be that OP. But it's not the 6.5 round that's the big thing about this weapon. Anyways, we'll get some ammo for this gun. Now, see these rounds here? It says .50 BW 10 round mag. Now, those are, yes, you're right, those are 50 cal rounds. .50. So let's go ahead and put those in, and if you guys can see, there's also a barrel just there, as well as our primary barrel. There's a secondary barrel. So let's go ahead and try this. Now you have 3 fire modes available to you. You got your fully automatic, your single fire primary. Oh, sorry. You got your single fire mode, your fully automatic, and also another single fire mode. Now let's try out the 6.5. We can get there. 6.5 out on this vest here. 1, 2, 3. So 3 rounds. All right. 1, 2, 3. So it takes 3 rounds to take out an enemy. Let's try out how the fire rate is in this weapon. Oh, man, that's fast. Jeez, this takes that. Man, that's actually pretty good. Anyways, let's switch over to the main thing about this weapon that's insane and ridiculously stupid and needs to be nerfed immediately, or probably taken out. You've got a secondary barrel here which fires 50 cal rounds, so higher caliber than the Lynx, I believe. Anyways, let's show. Oh my god. It's just ridiculous. Oh, that guy just took it. Oh. Wow. That's just insane, man. Like, why do you even need that on a gun like this? How is this gun even capable of shooting such a round? Look at, what the hell? And get this guy all the way out here. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Can we get this guy? No, I'm not good enough to get that guy out there. That's just insane. Anyways, 50 cal round. So I just want to try something. I also get the RPG actually quickly. We got the RPG 7 here. Now I'm going to have to get a bigger bag. I'll also just go through the bags quickly, just to show you the different bags. I'm not going to go through much of the clothing. I'll make that a separate thing actually. I'm not even going to go through the bags. I'll just use one bag. This is one of the new bags, so I'll show you guys the rest of the clothing or some of the clothing in a short video or other video. But anyways, let's get the RPG. I'm not going to be able to use it up against vehicles at the moment, but here we go. That's the RPG for you. That's that. There's not much to say about the RPG except for it's fucking awesome, dude. And it just reminds me of Pakistan life so much. It's actually fairly weak, surprisingly, against infantry. Well, I guess it is AT grenade here, so, well, it does the job either way. It's actually fairly good against vehicles, as you could probably imagine. But yeah, the type, what is it? 115, I think it was called. The type 115 takes the cake with the 50 round W underslug, I guess that you could call it, rounds. It's just ridiculous. I don't know why they need that in the game. That's it for this video, ladies and gents. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to leave some kind of feedback or any kind of comment, please go ahead and do so in the comment section below. Until next time, ladies and gents, have a good one.